Okay, guys, thanks for joining us here in the charts. You're tuned into the Crypto Flight Edition. It is your fellow passenger stopping in with you guys. We want to show you guys a video that suggests that this price target to $27,000 is not out of the ordinary for us. We did make a prediction on December the 16th. We're going to get into that. And if you're just joining us, welcome in. It's really glad to have you here. It's simple what we do. Support, resistance, and patterns is how we determine the direction of the market. Really simple. So if that piques your interest, subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment, leave an appropriate thumb before you leave. This is how we get our engagement with the YouTube algorithm. It really helps with the channel, guys. We appreciate your support. Our loyal subscribers, welcome in. Let's not waste time, guys. The BTC price is at $27,000. I'm going to prove to you this is not out of the ordinary for us. Let's dive right into the charts here, shall we? All right, so today is December the 27th, 2020, and the current price of BTC is going to be $27,477. It's up about 3.8% for the day, okay? All right, so if you're looking at the chart here, we're actually going to leave a link in the video so that you can know that the lines on the chart that you're seeing, the green overhead line right here, and also this red line just below the price is something that we've had on the chart for quite some time. I think the price was nearly maybe $11,000 when we came out with the video. Check that out. It's going to be a link somewhere at your own when you have time there, okay? So the BTC price is just over 27,000. Let's visit this video very quickly. Listen in on the price target that we had on BTC before December's close. Okay, if you notice, December the 16th, if you can see that down there on the screen, is when we came out with this video, and that information in the video goes as followed. And it's so far the evidence that I'm seeing in the charts, I don't see any imminent top out evidence right now, guys. So I mean, maybe there'll be a pullback. That's fine, right? But as far as topping out here, I don't think that's going to happen. I could be wrong. Let's let the chart say, suggest what's going to happen next, and just continue to follow this as we find some sort of range and yeah, potentially back to the previous resistance level. So I'm not sure where BTC is going, guys. It's very bullish. It could simply continue to the upside. $27,000 is my price target here before the end of December, and that's what I'm going to leave you guys out, close it out here. So there you have it, folks. I'm not sure if you heard the sound at the end there, but we were saying that before the end of December, we have a price target of about $27,000 for BTC. And let's just go ahead and crank the back the video up just a little bit so you can see what the price level was at the time of the video. And at the bottom right hand of the screen there, you'll see it's $21,706. So if we just kind of zoom in here, these are the 3-day candles, by the way. If you notice, the $21,000 level should be somewhere around here. Let's see, right here on this level, all the way down here, actually, right about there. Actually at the breakout above this green line, which is really important. We're going to discuss it just a second here. So just to show you guys, from 21,000 on up to the current level, you'll be up on your portfolio about 25%. So that'd be a really nice increase. For those, again, for those of you just joining us here, our credentials are pretty solid, guys. So you're in the good hands there. So what we're going to do here is I want to show you guys, if you haven't watched the previous video, how significant this green line is on the chart here. Because the first time that BTC came into contact with this line was all the way back in 2017. I think it was like April 2017, somewhere around here in this small little clustered area of price action. Now this is important because the first time BTC came into contact with this line, I mean, if it isn't obvious enough right here in front of you, BTC experienced some very volatile moves to the upside, okay? So this was pretty much on the midst of the breakout and the consolidation back in 2013, if you guys follow BTC, and just kind of continue to find support above this green line before it made that very explosive move all the way up to $20,000, and of course having a very severe retracement after that point, okay? So I just want to point out to you guys how significant and how relevant this green line is for BTC. And if you also notice here on the, when was this, in June, I think, 2019, this is the 14K top out for those of you who follow BTC closely. It came up to that green line and actually got rejected, okay? And of course, everyone knows what happened after that. Really nasty move to the downside, capitulation that shook out a lot of the moon boys, actually. And it went all the way back down to the $3,000, and it actually got just below $4,000 on this drop off right here. A lot of people got scared. This is where we were actually entering the market. Okay. Excuse me. So as BTC continued to climb up and prove everyone wrong that they were saying that that's it for BTC, it's probably not going to go up. BTC is obviously at $27,000 now. And I think a lot of people are still on the sideline waiting to enter the market. And I think that's why the price continues to propel to the upside. Now, here's where it gets really important, guys, because if BTC can maintain support above this green line, okay, I think we should experience the same price action that took place back in 2017 leading into 2018 before it topped out. I think we should expect to see some very explosive price action to the upside. But again, BTC must stay above this green line, okay? It's kind of like a power up line, so to speak, with the lack of a better term. I mean, BTC, if it can stay above this line, I don't see why BTC couldn't double in price from the current level and where it is now at $27,000. Some may say that's far-fetched. Some may say that sounds right on. Obviously, the Moon Boys would love to hear that, right? But this is a really important line. This line I'm going to be paying attention to for the next 30 to 60 days. I still haven't seen any imminent signs in the BTC price that there should be a reversal. It's just continuing to rip to the upside, guys, okay? So there's no real TA that I can do at this point. But what I will say is, at some point, we should experience at least a 30 to 33% retracement. I know that's kind of a weird number, but 30%, 35% retracements in bull markets. I'm not saying it's in a bull market, but it's pretty obvious that it is, you know, in the trajectory to the upside, right? I mean, if you don't want to call it a bull market, that's fine. But I think at some point we're going to experience a 30% retracement. So we just have to wait to see how that's going to play out, guys. But my thesis in here closing, guys, if BTC can stay above this green line, I'm telling you right now, it's going to get very bullish to the upside, guys. I'm not sure how long it's going to last, but I don't see why BTC couldn't do another 40, 50%, even 100% move to the upside in a very short period of time, okay? This isn't a video indicating that it's time to get bullish on BTC, guys. If you're not well positioned in this market, I cannot give you financial advice if you guys are going to ask that. This isn't financial advice, guys. So all I can say is BTC is obviously in the trajectory to the upside. I need about 30 to 60 more days just to see if it's going to find a range, right? Is it going to consolidate sideways, maybe find a rectangular range and try to, you know, build up more momentum to propel the price to the upside? That would be something that we have to wait for the price action to determine. But for right now, BTC is going up. And the only thing that I'll be watching is this green line just below the price action to see if BTC is going to if this is going to be a sustainable move and BTC can continue to hold support above this green line. It's kind of hard to say where it is for those of you listening in. So let's just say the relative range of $22,000. As long as BTC can stay above that line, we should see a lot of bullish momentum over the next 3, 6 months, even up to a year. Okay, I'm not sure where it's going to top out. It still does not look like BTC is topping out here. So I don't know. The skies are clear. So that's what I'm going to leave you guys out on. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Leave an appropriate thumb just below the video there if you enjoyed the content. Or, of course, if you like the way that we made that accurate call on December the 16th, leave a thumb up for that. And, of course, leave a comment down below. Let us know if you guys know where BTC going. It's kind of in the air for me right now. I mean, it's obviously going through the roof, and I don't see it stopping anytime soon. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. There's a psychological level just overhead, $30,000. Let's see how the BTC price responds to that level if it makes it up that high. So thank you for your time, guys. Take care of yourselves. We're going to talk very soon. Protect your portfolios, and bye for now.